Welcome back to our final episode of the Coop Scoop. My name is Brandon Barabino.
And I'm Ryan Farmer. We have a great show filled with Newark news to get you into the holiday spirit.
Before we get into our holiday news, it is with heavy hearts to say that one of our crew members, Sarah Hardy, unfortunately passed away.
We give our condolences to Sarah's friends and family, and to honor Sarah for her role in making the Coop Scoop, we have a video in her honor.
Welcome back to another episode of the Coop Scoop. I'm Max Patterson.
And I'm Sarah Hardy.
Something I am passionate about is things like being in front of the camera. I like host TV shows. I like making videos. I like being in videos.
Sarah just had the ability to bring everyone together, and she was so creative and was able to conjure fun right on the spot.
She lit up every room she walked into with her contagious smile and energy, and made everyone around her feel welcome regardless of the circumstances.
She really just never failed to make me laugh or put a smile on my face. She always saw the best in me that I couldn't see.
I always liked performing. I used to be a dancer, and I don't know, that's like putting on a show, I guess.
Sarah was one of my first real friends at school because it was impossible not to like her. I hope she knew how much she meant to me and how greatly I appreciated her as a friend and as a roommate.
And then I also like talking, and put that together. You have a TV host, anchor, reporter, and I don't think this passion would ever go away. And it's just something that I'm very comfortable with, and that makes me happy.
Thank you, Brandon, for that amazing video you made for Sarah. Well, UD students, today officially marks the final day of classes, and with that comes the start of finals. We here at the Coop Scoop understand how stressful finals can be, so use this notice as a reminder for yourself. Tomorrow is reading day. Be sure to get a good night's sleep, and always remember, if things get too hard, the counseling center is always available.
With that being said, study hard and do well in your finals this week, Blue Hens, but don't forget to have some holiday fun. Coop Scoop reporter Lauren Murphy headed down to Klondike Kate's this week to check out their seasonal festivities.
It's time to step out of the cold and into the holiday spirit with Newark's very own Winter Wonderland. On the corner of East Main and Choate Street, Klondike Kate's is decked out for the holidays with their annual sleigh bar.
Yeah, so we open our sleigh bar at like the middle of November, and it goes all the way till Christmas, and it took like almost 2 days to decorate.
New seasonal drinks and appetizers have taken over the menu, with titles like the Peppermint Loo-Hoo and the Heartwarmer. This year's Grinch theme is being displayed down to the details.
The bark, I can't remember what it's called, but the Christmas bark is so good. It's probably my favorite.
Sleigh Bar even provides family and friend photo opportunities, with an entire room in the back dedicated to picture-perfect decorations and Santa's sleigh.
Everything is just like a lot decorated, so it's so fun.
From the giant present welcoming you into the front door, to the family of snowmen on the porch, there is no lack of Christmas spirit here. For a fun night with friends and holiday joy, head to Klondike Kate's this season. With the Coop Scoop, this is Lauren Murphy.
With the Christmas season approaching, Chesapeake City is certainly in the spirit. Reporter Juliana Ferrara went down to Chesapeake City to see the annual boat parade and explored some of the town's festivities and activities. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, this is Juliana Ferreira reporting for the Coop Scoop. We're here at the Chesapeake Inn. We're in about an hour's time. We're going to be able to see their annual boat parade.
Zip up your life jackets, Blue Hens, because I recently traveled to the Chesapeake Inn Marina in Chesapeake City where their annual boat parade was taking place. Surrounding the marina is the small town of Chesapeake, a cozy town that is certainly in the holiday spirit, with much of their streets and shops having festive decor. Many people coming for the parade were seen walking around the town prior to its start, around 5:30. The parade was started 3 years ago by one of the marina's frequent members, Johnny Towers.
He's the one that started this, Johnny Towers.
Participants of the parade spend weeks prior decorating and preparing for the parade.
So there's a lot that goes into it, like prior to anyway, like organizing, and everybody's boats get designated a number. It took some organizing, and then what we do is we all, like for weeks, everybody comes down and puts lights on the boats, and it's freezing cold. That is part of the fun too, I guess.
Around 50 of the marina's boats participate by traveling down the Chesapeake River to showcase their hard work. The parade attracts a pretty large crowd, and as family and friends and other members of the community watch the boats travel down the river, they can vote on which boat they think has the best decorations. After all the boats dock, there's music, food, and lots of quality times being spent with friends and family.
You look around, it's full of people, and I love that the kids all come out and they really enjoy staying, and the dogs, and it just is something to do. I guess we will boat all year long, so it gives us a reason to like come down and continue to boat. So
the boat parade is a really beautiful experience that is heavily based upon community, fun, and a little friendly competition. This is Juliana Ferreira from the Coop Scoop, signing off.
With the holidays coming up, chances are you've been hearing Christmas songs a lot more frequently. On the hunt to find out which song is students' favorites, Coop Scoop reporter Casey Nyman went on the green to find out.
Oh, hi Coop Scoop. Sorry, I've just been locked in studying for finals. And as you can see, I've been listening to Christmas music while I'm studying to keep myself in the spirits. Which then got me to thinking, instead of studying, what are students' favorite Christmas songs around campus? So I figured, why don't you and I go around campus and find out together? Come on, let's go.
Happy Christmas, war is over.
Why is that your favorite?
I just love the lyrics and the tune.
Probably All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
Why that one?
I feel like that's just a classic and that like gets me in the holiday spirit.
All I Want for Christmas.
Classic.
It's got to be the one Mariah Carey sings that like when she like breaks out of the ice, you know, like on Instagram. What's it called?
All I Want for Christmas.
Oh yeah, okay, that. I don't know. I don't know many ones. I was thinking of a one from Grinch, but I can't think of one.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's a good one.
I like it.
Jingle Bells.
I'll just go with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Pretty standard.
Yeah, good answer.
That's a good question. The one with the, I can't remember the name of it, but you know, the one with the reindeers. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Off the top of my head, the only thing I can think of is like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Honestly, just like Christmas, like the jazz, like the jazzy instrumental music. Not like a specific song, but yeah. Because I had Friendsgiving with my friends and she played it as like background music. It was really good. Yeah.
I studied with that.
All right, there were some pretty good Christmas songs in there.
A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones in there.
I think some of my favorite would probably be like the classic ones, like Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland. Those are some good ones.
Nice traditional guy. You like those? Okay.
Yeah.
They had a lot of good deep cuts in there. I heard Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. That's a really good one. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah.
I really like All I Want Is Christmas. I know it's overplayed. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it during Christmas time. But I think it's like ingrained in me because my family, every time during Christmas, it's played 24/7. I also really like Last Christmas, I think. That one's a really good one. It's stuck in my head all the time. I can't get out of it,
Yeah, All I Want for Christmas, that's a good one, but I don't need to hear it like 50 times a day during the Christmas season. As we can see, the students at UD have a diverse range of favorite festive songs they love to hear during the holiday season. From All I Want for Christmas Is You to Jingle Bells, there are many songs that spark Christmas cheer. For the students of one RSO, however, there's a certain song that they try to avoid and have even made it into a competition. We had the Coop Scoop reporter Melissa Wood interview some of them to find out more about their experience.
The RSOs at the University of Delaware have many special ways of celebrating the holiday season, from white elephants to ice skating trips to Christmas parties. But for the campus radio station, WVUD, Christmas time means the start of Whamageddon, a game where players must go as long as possible from December 1st to Christmas Eve without hearing the classic tune of Wham's Last Christmas. I sat down with some of the students to get their opinions on it.
I feel like everyone's going to take it a lot more seriously this year than in previous years. We have a lot of very committed students this year when it comes to first-year students that have joined WVUD.
I mean, I like it. I've been very, very picky about where I go. This is my first time in the station since it started because I've been terrified.
But honestly, Whamageddon, just to see it is pretty fun to see because anything can really happen. You can have a beef between two seniors ended by a freshman just camping the staircase.
It's been horrifying. It's been utterly horrifying. I've had Ryan Freeze tracking me down, trying to get me out. He's gotten other people out. He hasn't gotten me yet. He's been calling me at odd hours of the night, trying to wham me through the phone. It's been horrifying.
While Whamageddon in previous years has been described as fairly tame, with more of a focus on helping one another survive, this year the climate has changed to more of a battle royale, with significantly more players using guerrilla tactics of gameplay, including the notorious Whambush. Already within a week, WVUD has seen multiple fatalities.
I was doing work. It was just a very peaceful night, and out of nowhere I get a call, and I think to myself, I don't want to be doing French work right now. Let me pick up this call. You know, thinking that it was my friend Ryan just doing a harmless prank call. Very sad. I pick up the phone and I hear, whoa, whoa. And I realize what I had done. It was a very tragic moment. I had gotten whammed.
Somebody who will not be named, name redacted, camping the staircase, getting a lot of people out. Pretty much almost half the eliminations in Whamageddon have been by that one freshman that has been camping the staircase. Again, he will not be named, but he's coming for you if you're still alive.
As the number of survivors dwindles with each day, players still in the game are taking extra precautions to ensure their victory, while others who have failed are already starting to plan for next year.
I'm going to lock myself away and never leave my dorm ever again. I'm also going to get noise-canceling headphones. It's on my Christmas list this year.
Wearing noise-canceling headphones everywhere I go. I've blocked the song on TikTok and Instagram, so it doesn't show up on my feed anywhere. And also, I don't know what the beginning sounds like, so for me to identify it, I need to get to the chorus. So that kind of blocks a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of people don't know me because I'm in sports, so I kind of hide under wraps. But
Avoiding Ryan Freeze. I've had to change my clothes twice today just because we walk the same routes. I need to get him to avoid me at all costs.
Reporting for the Coop Scoop, this is Melissa.
I've never heard of Whamageddon before, but I've definitely failed already. But there's no better way to get into the holiday spirit than with your favorite Christmas movies. We sent out Coop Scoop reporter Ryan Coluccio to find out if students can guess certain Christmas movies based off a poor description of the plot. Let's check it out.
A child gets lost in an unfamiliar city and two grown men stalk him seeking revenge.
Sounds like a Diddy movie.
Sounds like a Diddy movie?
Home Alone?
Home Alone 2.
There you go.
An illegitimate son returns home to ruin his father's life. An illegitimate son returns home to ruin his father's life.
Was it a Christmas movie? Oh my god. Santa Claus?
It's Elf.
Elf?
Yeah.
Oh.
Buddy the Elf. It's not his real name. A boy wakes up in the middle of the night to join a group of kids traveling to a remote location in search of a man obsessed with toys. They're led by a strict adult and a ghost who offers advice.
Still don't know.
Polar Express.
Oh my god, these are horrible.
A boy wakes up in the middle of the night to join a group of kids traveling to a remote location in search of a man obsessed with toys. They're led by a strict adult and a ghost who offers advice.
Wait, I'm gonna guess wrong, but maybe like the Polar Express? Was it it?
Yeah,
all right.
A Christmas office party ends with a guy falling off a roof to his death.
The Grinch.
Fortunately, it's Die Hard. But
Die Hard.
Okay. All right. People know everything from the Elf to the Grinch to Die Hard. You know, my question to you guys back in the studio: what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, Ryan, I think my favorite Christmas movie has to be either Elf or The Nightmare Before Christmas. Most people don't really think of that as like a Christmas movie, I guess, but I don't know, I personally think it is. What about you?
I think for me, it was the one, I think it was already in the package. It was about the kids who get on the train and, you know, get all the toys, the Polar Express.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know how to describe like The Nightmare Before Christmas. A bony guy finds out about holidays for the first time in his life and decides to kidnap Santa Claus. I don't know how you describe that, but.
Yeah, all good ones. If you're trying to get into the holly jolly mood, add some holiday baking to your agenda. Our Coop Scoop reporter, Casey Nyman, has a perfect chocolate chip cookie recipe to get you started.
Alright, what's up, Coop Scoop? Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing some holiday baking, and I've got a classic recipe for you with some extra tips that I think will really help elevate it. So we're going to be making a simple chocolate chip cookie recipe, and let me show you the ingredients. For our ingredients, we're going to need eggs, chocolate chips, baking soda, sugar, brown sugar, flour, butter, vanilla extract, and salt. Most important and first step, we gotta make sure that our oven is heated up so that we can actually bake these cookies. So let's preheat the oven to 375 degrees. To start, we're gonna add our dry ingredients to a bowl. The Toll House recipe calls for 2 1/4 cups of flour, but pro tip, add an extra cup for super chunky cookies. Then a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda. In our wet ingredients bowl, add 2 sticks of softened butter, 3/4 cups of brown sugar packed, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Make sure to mix this all together until we get rid of most of the clumps. This is already. And then next we're gonna add 2 eggs and get your arm workout in for the day by mixing. It's time to add both bowls together. I like to start by adding half of the dry ingredients, mixing, and then adding the other half. For a hot second. Finally, the most crucial step, add your chocolate chips. I'm using dark. You should have a super chunky dough to roll up into 1-inch balls. Space them apart evenly and cook for 12 minutes to get a golden brown edge. Another tip, add extra chocolate chips to the tops before baking. When they're looking puffy and light brown, remove them from the oven. For extra flavor, sprinkle the tops with sea salt. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I hope you add these chocolate chip cookies to your baking list this holiday season, and don't forget my added tips. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to go try one of these bad boys.
Wow, those cookies looked pretty good.
Look delicious.
Yeah. Now, we don't exactly have homemade cookies here, but we got some of our own from Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we got a candy cane one and a peppermint bark kind of one.
Yeah, I've never been to Trader Joe's before in my life. This is my first time trying it. I have no idea what it tastes like. It's a grocery store, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. I think I've only been there like once before.
It's kind of like Costco, I guess. I don't know.
Sort of, yeah.
But let's just try these out. I'm gonna try out the dark chocolate peppermint one first.
All right, I'll try the candy cane one.
Oh, that was really hard. That was way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know, I'm a big peppermint guy, so I do kind of like this. It's sweet. It's a little too tough for me, I feel like. It kind of tastes like stale, I'm not gonna lie. But,
candy cane one's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, I'm gonna try this one. This is just an Oreo. This is a off-brand Oreo that I'm hoping is cheaper, but I don't know. Not really for me. I don't know. I'm not much of a sweet guy, but I don't know. It's not for me. What about you?
Yeah, you're right about the peppermint one. There's a lot going on in there. I think I like the candy cane one the best.
I feel like every bite I take is just giving me a step close to diabetes, but I'm not too sure. But thanks for tuning in also. Thanks for tuning in all semester to the Coop Scoop. We've gone through all the holidays together from the first day of classes to the last.
We wish you all a happy holiday season and a happy new year. I'm Ryan Farmer.
And I'm Brandon Barabino. This has been the Coop Scoop.